and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Fit Factor.
Today we're going to be talking about our favorite exercises for each of our muscle groups.
So we got the shoulders, triceps, biceps, chest, abs, upper back, lower back, and legs.
So here we go.
Alright, so the first lift we have is the back squat. This is good for pretty much every part of your leg. So we're going to start with our feet about shoulder width apart, a little bit wider, and you're just going to want to squat down to at least parallel, so your thighs are parallel with the ground. You're going to be using your quads, which is the front of your legs. You're going to use your butt a lot to get up on the lift. You're going to flex your glutes there, and you're just going to want to get as low as possible and finish the lift. Don't use improper form here. Form is the most important part of the squat. One of the most important parts of the form is to keep your heels down. If you have your heels up, you're going to be hurting your knees.
Alright, so this is the lat pull down. This is a alternative to a pull-up, but if you don't have a pull-up bar or you can't get the amount of reps in that you need, this is a good exercise to use. As you can see, you're pulling down instead of pulling yourself up. You can pick the weight that you need. You want to make sure not to lean too far back. You want to have the same type of form as you would a pull-up, because once again you are getting your muscles used to that pull-up motion.
Okay, this lift is shrugs. We're going to be holding the bar about shoulder width apart. We're going to just be shrugging our shoulders to work that upper back muscle by our neck. And you're going to want to hold it at the top of your shrug for half a second to a second just to work that upper back muscle there. The next lift we're going to do is the overhead press. This is a lift that works your shoulders for the most part. What you're going to want to do is you can hold the bar really at a variety of different places. I like to do a little narrower grip about shoulder width, but you can go a lot wider if you want to. You're just going to want to push the weight only using your shoulders, not too much leg push. I would only use your legs if you're at the end of a set and just need one more rep. So you're not going to want to use your back very much in this lift. You want to keep that straight and flexed, but just push it up and finish the lift.
So this next exercise is the explosive push-ups. You want to use this if you don't have any weights. Very good for the chest. You want to make sure that you squeeze your pecs as much as possible. If this becomes too easy, you can always clap as you're pushing up, or you can rotate to the side and make it more difficult.
The next lift we're going to be doing is for triceps, the back part of your arm, and it is called the skull crusher. It's called that because you're basically lowering the bar almost to the point where it's touching your forehead. In a couple of these examples I actually do touch my forehead, but that's probably not to be encouraged. You're going to want to hold the bar about shoulder width apart, lower it slowly towards your forehead, and then raise it using your tricep muscles. You don't want to do this too fast. You want to have it be a slow movement. And you don't want the bar to go past your head, because then you'll be working your back muscles instead of your triceps.
So for this exercise we have the alternating dumbbell curls. This targets your biceps. Very good for, you can use anything. I'm using dumbbells here. You can use milk jugs, water jugs. But also, again, what you want to do, and what's very important for every exercise, is once you get to the top, make sure you really squeeze that muscle that you're targeting. And it doesn't matter what weight you use, just as hard as you can squeeze, that's the benefit you'll get.
Nice. Now it's time for my favorite lift probably in the entire weight room, and that's the ab roller. What you're going to do is grab a bar, an ab wheel, or anything really that'll spin in front of you, and you're going to roll out the weight while on your knees. You're going to want to keep your core really tight, your back really tight, and just lower your body as close as you can to the floor without falling, and then roll back up to the top. That first one was with a bar. This is with the ab wheel. But as you can see, it keeps your core really activated during this lift, and it's just going to work every part of your muscles, your upper abs, your lower abs, and your obliques. This is my favorite lift in the weight room because you can really see results and feel results after each time doing it.
All right, thanks again for being a part of our Fit Factor podcast. I hope that everything in this podcast will be effective for you. Next time we'll be coming at you with a new recipe from the Fit Factor kitchen.
Yeah, this recipe is going to have tons of protein, a lot of good carbs, and a little bit of fats that come with that protein shake that we put in there. It's going to be a really good tasting shake, something really good if you get those late night cravings. And it's going to be with chocolate, strawberries. You're going to want to tune in. April 18th. Also, press like underneath if you like our podcast. Please tune in next time.
Fit Factor.